Hi there, Eve here from Vitamin Eve Nutrition Counseling. Imagine your life when you will no longer have to worry or stress about what's going on with your food and eating. When you could go to restaurants with loved ones and savor your food and eat in a way that truly honors you and leave the restaurant feeling awesome. And that you could be home alone with all the foods in the refrigerator and in the pantry, but still eat in a way that makes you feel great. And if you're not hungry or if you're not eating, that you're not even thinking about the food. You're engaged in your life, you're fully participating and fully present. Well, I know it may sound impossible, but it is possible. And this is exactly what I help my clients achieve. And so I wanted to share a testimonial with you that seems to illustrate that nicely. I want to share this testimonial also because it's kind of funny and I thought it was cute, so I wanted to share. And she said, this client that I work with, she said, my relationship with food has become so easy and natural. It's such a nice feeling to know that I'm eating like a normal human. It's been a long time feeling disconnected from my body and eating is a normal function now. I love that. And you know, this client worked really hard to have that easeful, peaceful relationship with food. And it didn't happen overnight. And so what I want to let you know is coming June 1st is going to be a masterclass. It's a 12-week masterclass, the Foundations of Food Freedom. I'm teaching it. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this again. This is the first time I'm doing this in forever. It's a 12-week program where I'll be sharing my 10 favorite tools on how to heal your relationship with food. It's going to be even more than that because it's going to be live calls with me and you could get your own personal questions answered. So if you feel called to join me, feel free to comment below or to send me a private message. I'm going to put a link to the program below, so if you want to learn more about it, you can find out everything you want. You can feel free to ask me any questions about it. And so it would be wonderful to have you. And so that's exactly what I want to talk about here. I want to talk about how this client created these results because it's replicatable. If this is also something that you want, you could do it too. Given the right tools and strategies, you could have the relationship with food that you want to have. And I want to share exactly what this client did to help her have these results. The first thing that she had to take into consideration, well, the main theme in working with her had to do with her meal times. And so for her, one of the first things she had to do was to make sure that the nutrition she was giving herself during the meal times was adequate. Adequate in that it was enough quantity for her to feel satisfied, adequate in terms of the proper nutrition for her to get her nutrient needs met, and adequate in that it was truly what she was craving. You know, from a history of dieting, she always was thinking of what she should be having, what her eating should be like. And so this was new for her to truly ask herself, is this enough food? What is it I truly want? What is a balanced meal for me? And so for her, that one aspect of giving herself proper nutrition was key. The second thing had to do with reconnecting with her body. This client had to learn what her hunger signals felt like and actually give herself permission to eat when she first got hungry. She also took time in learning what satisfaction felt like for her. And another skill she had to learn was actually learning how to stop when she felt comfortably satisfied. And these are two different skills. You know, feeling your fullness and actually being able to stop are two separate skills. And so she really enjoyed learning and practicing what fullness felt like in her own body and actually knowing how to stop what that felt like too. So it's so interesting, you know, especially those of us who struggle with food. You know, when we're not eating, a lot of us are thinking about food, of what am I going to eat, what's going to happen, how much am I going to eat, where am I going to go, what did I eat last time? You know, when we're not around food, we're thinking about food a lot. But when we're with food, it seems like we're thinking about anything but food. Oftentimes we go unconscious, you know, or we're feeling guilty. Something else may be going on. So what I love about this, what I love about the work that she did, is that she practiced staying present during her meal times. The third aspect of the work that we did together for her was creating an environment that was conducive for her to be present with her body's signals, creating an eat environment that was conducive to having the food that she wanted to have available when she was hungry. So many people might be thinking, hey, I don't have enough time to do that, or I'm just not that kind of person, or it worked for her, or it won't work for me. And I gotta tell you, I thought that, and this client thought that too. because the one takeaway that I want you to get from this video is that given the proper tools and guidance and desire, you could have the relationship with food that you want to have. It may not look like what her relationship with food looks like. You may want your own thing, but she was able to create what she wants, and so are you. And again, that's why I'm so fired up to share about my Foundations of Food Freedom Masterclass that's starting June 1st. So if you're curious about that, there's going to be a link in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a DM, and I'd be happy to answer any of the questions that you have about it. And during that masterclass, by the way, we'll be talking about meal times and how to go about it in your own unique way. We're going to talk about what food to serve yourself. We're going to talk about emotional eating. We're going to talk about snacking. We're going to talk about so many different things. You'll have so many tools, and it's going to be a live class with me so you can get your own personal questions answered. So again, it starts June 1st. If you want more questions, if you have questions about that, feel free to send me a direct message, or there's going to be a link in the description below. So I'm curious to know, what did you get out of this video? Did any of this resonate? If so, what part stood out to you? And if you like this video and you want more content like these, I invite you to subscribe, hit the bell button or the thumbs up button so you get notified when I create a new video. And thank you so much for watching. Happy eating, everybody. Bye.